And shalom, shalom. And first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the other apostles and other bishops of the great millstone who very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akimaker Christians, gospel and truth and sincerity to the best of their ability given to them by Yahweh Bahashem Shai. A peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh Bahashem Shai, Lord willing, fall upon your houses. Hey man, so I'm just gonna start off with the dream that I had, man, and we'll ultimately get into some scriptures, a little willing afterwards. But the dream I had, man, I literally just woke up, man. Hey, I literally just woke up not too long ago, man. But and it's crazy because last night, I prayed, that he would give me some type of good dreams, and he gave me this, man. But nonetheless, the dream was basically, of me, walking in this sort of parking garage. I didn't really know how to explain it, man. I don't really know how to explain it. It's like going down this alley, like in the city, and then you turn, and then you got this like, man, like I said, I really don't know how to explain it. It's like going down this, like the best way I can explain it is like going down this really wide alley, like in the city, like in New York or some shit like that, man. And it was sort of like a parking garage. It kind of like went down and then it kind of went back up, in some areas, but it had a lot of turns in it and stuff like that. But nonetheless, and it was all concrete, man. It had a little bit like in the back, very back area, after you do a couple turns, man, it had a little bit of this, this fucking shrub area, it's like a little wall. It has grass and shrub areas. It's real small area, man. Like, kind of like a, like sidewalk size, like it's real small, but it's long, it goes up one side of the wall, but it's about as wide as a sidewalk. But nonetheless, that's the area that we were in, and I'm walking, and it's just me, and I'm, basically surveying the area because I realize that I'm in a dream, at the moment, it's lucky for the cars, man, making all that damn noise. It's fucking Satan right there, man. There was no car not a minute ago, but nonetheless, there was God damn, man. Let me hop the other side, man. But there was a little boy that was in that area, man. He was, and I'm talking about a little boy, man. Young little boy, and he was by himself. He looked real dirty. Fucking Satan, man. He looked real dirty, and he was like looking around, like if anybody sees him or anything like that, and he said, and just to give you a further explanation, y'all ever seen the movie Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone? So that's the time, not the time, but that's what it looked like, man. It looked like it was like something like that, man. With every all the cars are, they don't have any wheels. They're just like rolling balls and shit like that, and you know what I mean. Everything is super high tech and this and the third, I mean, we basically have that stuff now, but it was like it was some weird, it looked like that, mixed with there's a movie, hold on, that Justin Timberlake had done, and it was basically dealing with the the Caragma, man, where they had credits and stuff like that. I'm trying to look at the yeah, I'm gonna try and look it up right now. It's called In Time, right? In Time, where they have this Caragma within their skin, and they have certain amount of credits that they have to have, otherwise they die. They'll die right there on the spot. But in this dream, it was sort of the same thing. You have credits, you have the the Karagma, which I didn't have the Karagma, but the little boy, he did, and instead of when you have no credits, they just come and get you, and if you don't comply, they'll ultimately kill you on the spot. Otherwise, they'll take you back and they'll assign you a certain job, and you have to work that job, and they'll sit there and monitor you and make sure you work that job, and that way you can pay back what you owe. Because if you have no credits, they're basically giving you credits to you know get what you need in order to keep working and stuff like that, keep complying with the society, you know. So you have to pay back what you owe, and it's brutal, man. They just keep taking your credits. You'll just keep having no credits until you pay it back, and you're never gonna, they'll give you like chump change to pay it back, you know. Um, and I saw all this, the I saw all this in that dream, Um, but yeah, nonetheless, I'm approaching that little boy, and he's like asking me, he's like, "You got any credits?" He's like looking around, like like crackhead style, like you got any credits? I need some credits. Please give me some credits. And I couldn't give him no credits because I didn't have the thing, you know. So I didn't, I couldn't give him credits, and I'm telling him I can't give him credits, And then you hear this car like coming, and he's like, "Cool, come on, we gotta run. Let's go, let's get out of here." So I was like, "Oh shit, okay, cool." He knows what to do. Obviously, something's bad's coming, So let me run with him. So I run with him, and we run into we bend a couple corners, man, and we see this van, this all white van, you know. And he says, "I'm gonna hop in here. Come on, hop in here. We can get away." And I'm looking at him like, "Nah, man, they're gonna catch you, man." And we're talking about a modern day van, versus like I said, in the time of Demolition Man, they didn't have the regular cars. If y'all watch the movie, but this van he was getting into is like a modern day van, so it's different, right? It's old, so to speak, compared to what they have. And and yeah, so I was like, "Fuck that, I'm not hopping in that." So he hops in it, and he goes up this little hill into this little corner, you know what I mean? And it's like sort of off in the cuts, you know what I mean, to where they can't see you, but like, I knew they were gonna get his ass, you know. I knew they were gonna get his motherfucking ass, It's lucky for saying the N-word, man. Sometimes it comes out naturally, you know, but I'm trying to work on it. But nonetheless, I knew they were going to get his ass, man. And um yeah, man. So he goes up there, and I dip, you know what I mean? I dip all the way to the back where that grassy area. So it's sort of like this, you know what I mean? Sort of like this narrow, like grassy area, but it's smaller. You know what I mean? It's smaller. You know what I mean? It's like half as wide, right? And it's got shrubs, tall shrubs. You know what I mean? Like this is, whatever. This is Arizona bullshit, but it's like tall shrubs, you know. And there's just like this little grassy area, uncut grass, tall grass, with the wall, kind of like that wall, but it was taller, right? And it was a tall wall. And I climb the wall. I sit down in the grass, and I never saw the vehicle coming. I just heard the vehicle coming, right? And I'm laying down in the grass, and I don't see no drone. I don't see no helicopter or anything like that. You know what I mean? That was able to see me. I was just looking around, and then the car pulls up. You can hear he's right next to the wall, and he gets on the like fucking loudspeaker and says, we see you, right? You know that we know that you're right there in the grass. I was like looking around. I'm like, hello, how the fuck do you see me? And again, this is all in the dream, and I knew I was in a dream, you know, but I didn't know like what was gonna happen or anything like that, But so I hop back over the dream or hop back over the wall, you know what I mean? And they put me in this van, and they take me to this place where they're basically trying to give me the Karagma, man, and to get me to start working You know, they want to put it in. It was just like this. The van looked just like this. That's crazy. That's what the van looked like that the little boy hopped in. But nonetheless, I forgot that part. Is when he hopped in the van, before they came over to me, I kind of peeked my head over the wall and they surrounded him. And it was like a group of guys in like these all black suits with these long black guns. And they fired into the car, killed him, you know. But then I put my head down, they didn't see me, you know. It was kind of like a quick peek over, and I seen what happened. And I'm gonna turn around real quick. But yeah, and that's when I laid down. That's when he said, "We see you. We know that you're in the grass." You know what I mean? And I mean, I guess I think they could have saw me, but nah, there was, they didn't see me, man. They had some type of technology that they were able to see through walls and shit like that, you know. So I was like, "What the hell, man?" And again, going back, they took me to this place where they wanted me to take the charagma, and to basically start working to earn credits to be a part of their society, you know. And I kept telling them no, and that's basically when I woke up, you know. And then when I was sitting there meditating on the dream, because as soon as I woke up, I started instantly meditating, scriptures and stuff like that. Hey, that's basically Esau Edom's, his new world order that he's trying to establish, man. You know, because the scriptures talk about how Esau Edom, he has a godlike complex, man. So Esau Edom, he wants to be God. Matter of fact, let's bring that out. This is like you bear with me, Babu Shah. Esau Edom literally has a God complex. And Slakia, man, my screen keeps going dark, and then it keeps giving me and then like I look like I'm a locked character in a video game, right? you know, Trying to find the best. This is the best kind of. I have to like lift y'all up a little bit. But this is First Thessalonians. Let me see if I can grab it. First Thessalonians chapter 4. Also, like your Second Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 4. Slakia. It says, who's opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, says in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's Esau Edom, man. He has a godlike complex. Esau Edom wants to be the Most High, man. Esau Edom wants to be in control of all things. He wants to literally have, an eye on all things. He wants to be able to control, your reproductive state. You having children. He wants to be able to control, your work. Literally wants his hand in every single thing because, we're constantly out here telling the people that the Lord Yahweh Shai is in control of all things. The Most High, he creates evil. He creates good. He kills. He maketh alive. So we're saying these things, and Esau Edom is hearing these things. He's like, damn, that's what I want. Rather than giving praise to Yahweh Shai, Esau Edom, he's sitting here saying, damn, that's what I want. Why does he get all the power? I want all the power. That's his fucking pride, man. Esau Edom, he's a fucking prideful ass fucking devil, man. So that's his mentality, and you see that in all these fucking movies, man. Again, going into the fucking Demolition Man. Esau Edom wanted to be in control of all fucking things, and he basically tells you that's what's coming. Let me switch it back over here. He basically tells you that's what's coming, man. Then you go into, and I love bringing this out, man. The God's Eye, which was in the Fast and the Furious, man. Uh, um, how they basically were able to look into and connect into any one of your devices, and basically track you, you know. So that's literally his fucking plan, man. It's literally to control everything, and this and it's coming out, which is there's truth in it, man, because what's coming in the scriptures talk about Esau Edom, trying to establish his new world order, man, his N.W.O, right? And this is what he has being So like, this is what he has being created right before our eyes. What's going on, man? You know, and you look at that one female. Her name is Chip Blondie. You know, that's not necessarily her name, but you know what I mean. That's her fucking. I hate that glare, man. You know, that's her like YouTube handle or something like that. You know, hey, she shows you that the new age of it. You know, she's basically advertising it. You know, trying to basically show you that it makes everything convenient. You know, and so on and so forth, man. He's trying to push it so hard. You know what I mean? Which ultimately, you know, we want him to push it harder, man. We want him just to come down already, man, and try to establish his new world order. Because as soon as he goes to establish or try to establish his new world order, hey, what's gonna happen? Yahweh Shai is gonna crack that fucking sky, man. You know, matter of fact, let's grab that. Let's fucking grab that precept, man. And I know I'm crossing the street back and forth, but I'm trying to stay out of the damn sun so I can continue to make this video. This is Job chapter 20 and verse 23. Yeah, I keep looking like a locked character in a video game. There we go. We back. You know. But this is Job 20 and 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, meaning he's about to establish establish his N.W.O. When he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You know, and we're coming to that time where Esau Edom is about to eat, man. You know, he's about to start eating, man. He's about to take that bite, man. Dinner is being prepared. The table's being set. You know, and he's about to sit his ass down and start eating, man. You know, we're in that time. You know, which shows you, you know, that not only are we close to the Esau Edom establishing his N.W.O, we're also close to Esau Edom, you know, being fucking taken out of power, man. You know, because that's exactly what Yahweh Shai is going to come do, man. 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, the 24th verse, man. You know, then cometh the end when he shall deliver up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father. You know, and he shall cast down all rule, power, and authority. But starting with Esau Edom, he's in a fucking authority, man. He's in power. You know, so that's what's going to happen, man. You know, he's not gonna be able to establish his N.W.O, man. It's not going to be able to reach that point. You know, the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to literally cast him the fuck down, take him out of power, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to take over. Fucking Esau, man. I can't fucking stand Esau and his shit, man. Can't wait till this damn double. Why you gotta have your fucking car so goddamn loud, man? Esau, man. They fucking love noise, man. Fuck hate Esau, man. You know? But yeah, man. This is what's gonna happen, man. He's not gonna be able to establish his N.W.O, man. It's not gonna happen. The Lord Yahweh Shai is not gonna let him establish his new world order. Why? Because the Most High has to establish his new world order, man. You know? The greatest new world order. The new world order that puts us in favor, you know, that puts us on top, you know, because Esau Edom, he's already on top, man. You know, and not too long ago, you had these damn devils talking about, or you had some fucking, you know, wicked ass Jakes talking about how Esau is going to get saved with the Israelites, man. You know, and that's how, because we have a reason to be saved. You know, Esau Edom doesn't have a reason to be saved. He's got the fatness of the earth. He's received his consolation, man. He's in rulership, man. He don't need to be saved from shit. You know? If anything, he's trying to establish his new world order to continue to fucking reign. Hey, but the Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna cast that all down, man. He's gonna cast it all down. Take him out of power and put him in captivity, man. You know? Because right now we're in captivity, man. Hey, but the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to turn back our captivity, put us on high. You know, and for someone to be put on high, hey, someone has to come down very low. You know, and for Esau Edom to be high, we had to be brought low. You know, because we sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shai. You know, so that's why we're in the position that we are today. You know, It's part of the curses. The stranger that is with thee shall get thee above thee very high. He shall come down very low. I'm gonna sit right here on the wall, you know. So that's how Esau Edom is on high because we're low. Hey, but the tides are gonna turn, man. Where Esau Edom is gonna be low, and we're gonna be on high. Except Esau Edom has an end. His rulership has an expiration date, but ours doesn't, man. You know, it'll be a lifelong, or sorry, it'll be an eternal an eternal rulership, man, under Yahweh Shai, you know, under King David, which is under Yahweh Shai, you know, and the 144,000, and then the rest of the elect, man, you know. This is what's gonna take place, man, you know. And we can't wait, man. We're tired of being in this wicked ass rulership, man. We're tired of being in this weak ass rulership, man. You know, again, I quoted it earlier when I did a video. This is a place where not much glory doesn't abide, man. And we're waiting for that fucking glory, man. You know, which is here to come soon, man. You know, and we can't wait, man. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out. I just wanted to talk about that dream, man. You know, the dream was real spiritual, man. Esau Edom, you know, having you basically having this charagma being pushed, and and they have a certain amount of credits, you know, that are attached to, or that you're supposed to earn every single day, you know, by doing the work that he gives you. Because when they took me into that in the dream, when they took me to that place, they wanted to give me the karagma and then set me up for a job, and I have to work that job, you know, basically forever, man. You know, and to give back to society and to pay Esau, you know, and so on and so forth. But again, like I said, I kept telling them no. You know, I don't necessarily know if they killed me or if I got away or anything like that. You know, basically the point of the dream was to show me that Esau Edom is, you know, basically what he's trying to do. You know, because again, for those that have not seen it, it was a mix of Demolition Man and the movie In Time. You know, with Justin Timberlake. You know, where they had on their wrist they had that time. You know, once that time ran out, they would just die right then and there. You know, um, that's basically how it was. You know, it was a mix of both of those movies, man. You know, which shows you that Esau Edom, you know, he knows what he's trying to do, man. You know, he's trying to establish a new world order, and he puts it in these movies on the type of things that he wants, you know, set up. You know, um, but yeah, man, go and watch those movies if you haven't watched them. They're very spiritual movies, man. For those that have the eye salve, you know, that can see and hear, you know, and understand what's going on, you know. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get that out, man. Esau, right? Hey, Jacob's trouble, man, is right around the corner, man. You know, so we got to prepare, man. You know, we got to prepare for what's to come. You know, and the best way to do that, the only way to do that is get into these scriptures, man. You know, praise Yahweh Shem Shai, worship Yahweh Shem Shai, and get into these scriptures, man. That's it. So, you know, hey, Lord will, you know, this was an edifying, you know, sort of lesson, man. We're not really a lesson, man, but you know, still nonetheless, Lord will is edifying. Lord will straight to the point. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shem Dash. Double honors to the elder apostles and other bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim, her Christian gospel and truth and sincerity, to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh by Shem Shai. And peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect abroad. May the election Yahweh Shem Shai, Lord, willing, for upon your houses. I want to say, Kwame Yashua, let them both Shalom.